Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 6th of February. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have Zip, Beforepay, ServiceStream, Baby Bunting and Inghams. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you're getting the free newsletter, but our best recommendations come out on Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report. So make sure you are getting that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is in portfolio management. So if you'd like to have a management account with us, please give me a call and I can explain how that works. And the advice here is general only. So we've got the daily chart here of Zip going back the past 12 months. Obviously it's been trending very well. Most of the time we could see all the higher highs, the higher lows, great looking trend. But it did break that uptrend in December. So, what I'm looking at here are the higher lows, and then you've got, went to a marginally new high, and then it broke the previous low. So that's where, if you're disciplined, that's where you should have had your stop loss if you were riding the trend. And as we could see, it's been trading poorly since then. So price action's clearly negative now. We could see here it's closing on its lows most of the days, falling away quite swiftly. So look, no signs yet of support. I mean, possibly if we sort of look back, this sort of area near $2 might offer some support. Obviously it's too early to know if that will happen, but if it comes back here and bounces and can hold in, then we could reassess. But at the moment, it's still looking negative. Okay, Beforepay, so generally headed higher over the past year, especially sort of the last few months of last year. It's sort of trended well here, but that trend also now appears over, so it's coming back. You've got the lower highs, it's making lower lows now. Volatility's also picked up, so we could see quite large daily moves are becoming a bit more common. So ideally, I think from here, if you're looking at buying it, ideally you'd want to see it at least sort of trade sideways for a bit, maybe base, give us a bit of a base, or even start making some higher highs and higher lows instead. But at the moment it looks like it's got a bit of a downtrend happening. ServiceStream, so if we sort of zoom out, we could see that it's trended well last year, obviously up until the end of last year, and then it's been trading sideways. So here's where it peaked. Interestingly, we've got the stock establishing support near $1.50. On the negative side, we've got sort of the most recent bounce. It made a little sort of lower high, and it's hanging around near the lower end of this range, hanging around near support, which isn't great. It means there is a chance that it could break under that and fall. So obviously with what we're seeing here, could be a topping pattern. So if it breaks under 150, then I think that's your sell signal. If you're looking to buy, I think these peaks above 160 is what you'd want to see it get back above, and then you can consider that as a buying opportunity. So Baby Bunting, a bit more easy to look at a weekly chart with this. So obviously, there's a period of very poor share price performance. After that bounce off the lows in 2023, it does look pretty range bound. So it does seem like we've got this kind of range here that it's just been bouncing up and down in. At the moment, it is hanging towards the top end of that, just under resistance. So potentially it's getting ready for a break to the upside. So I think it's just one to keep an eye on. But if you get a weekly close above this line, let's call it $2, then you could treat that as a breakout and a trading opportunity. ING, so we'll stick with a weekly to start with. Just looking at the past sort of several years, not a great stock, doesn't go anywhere, very volatile. I mean, especially in the past year, we could see that it's been dominated by these sort of big selling events, which isn't great. If we have a look at the daily chart, essentially, since mid-November, it's been trading sideways. So, no trend there, I think, until it breaks out of this. So I think you've got, what looks like a resistance level there, and sort of support around here. I guess essentially it's if it can break above this line, then you might have a trade, buying opportunity. If it breaks under that, then yeah, that's your selling opportunity. Okay, well that's all for this week. So if you have a request, send it through and we'll try to cover it next Thursday for you.